Welcome back to the series. In the last episode, we took our first steps into ladder logic programming by creating a simple program. Today, we're leveling up by adding timers and counters to our logic. These tools are like the Swiss Army knives of PLC programming. They make your programs smarter and more efficient. Let's dive in. First up, timers. Timers are used to create delays or measure the duration of an event. Think of them as your program's stopwatch. Most PLCs have three basic types of timers: on delay, off delay, and retentive timers. For instance, an on delay timer waits for a set amount of time after a condition is met before triggering an output. This is perfect for things like starting a motor after a warm-up period. Think of it like me in the morning. I need at least 5 minutes after my alarm before I'm ready to face the world. Timers typically have parameters like a preset time, how long to wait, an elapsed time, how long it's been waiting, and a status bit that shows when the timer is done. Simple and powerful. Next, we have counters. Counters keep track of how many times an event happens. They're great for applications like counting items on a conveyor belt or tracking the number of cycles a machine has completed. A common type is the up counter, which increments its count each time an input condition is met. There's also a down counter that decrements. Combine them, and you've got yourself a versatile counting tool. Basically, counters are like me at an all-you-can-eat buffet, always keeping track of how much I've consumed. Counters also have parameters like a preset value, the target count, the current count, and status bits to indicate when the count is reached or reset. Let's see how to use these in a program. First, add an on-delay timer to delay starting a motor after a start button is pressed. Drag the timer into your run, set the preset time to 5 seconds, and connect it to your logic. Next, let's add a counter to track how many times the motor starts. Add an up counter, set the preset value to 10, and connect it to the motor start condition. Now your PLC will keep track of starts and even alert you when you hit the limit. It's like the PLC is saying, "Hey, don't overdo it. Take a break." Timers and counters make your programs smarter and more reliable. They help you control timing, track events, and even optimize processes. Without them, your PLC is just running on raw inputs and outputs, timing and counting at finesse. Think of them as the seasoning in your programming recipe. Without them, it's just plain spaghetti. And that's how you use timers and counters to make your PLC programs even smarter. In the next video, we'll build on this by exploring advanced instructions, like math operations and comparisons, to take your logic to the next level. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Logic in hand and timer running.